I am Kenneth Quinn. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I was born in Natchez, Mississippi. We lived in just a little shacky house out there on Patan Street off of 49 Highway that we built. In fact, the living room was one of those prefab garages that you buy from Sears and put together pieces. And we all four lived in that for about a year, just in that one room. We got real high class when we got a big water tank about as big as this room on the back of the house, the old water tanks you saw. And the water would run off the house into the tank and through a piece of rag. And that's what we drank and bathed in. I have a backlog of Mississippiistics in me, Mississippiism, which just says do what you have to do. We are cotton and corn and soybeans and that is not bad. That is not bad. And believe you me, hard times can be a good thing. It can teach you. I'm afraid nowadays we've gotten to the point with our young people, we think we have to give them everything. And you've heard it, and I have too. Parents will say, I'm going to give them what I didn't have. Well, look, what you didn't have and how it made you. What are you going to do, rob them of the hard knocks? They've got to get some calluses somewhere. God usually gives you a flashlight to find your way. He does not give you a huge beacon light. If he did, it would scare the hell out of you. It would scare you to death. If you could see down and what you were going to go through and what was going to unfold, you couldn't handle it at the time. So that old thing about need to know basis, God works just like that. As you need to know, I'll tell you. That's how the children of Israel went through the desert. As you need to know, just follow that cloud and the light, and I'll feed you, and you just have faith, and we'll do it. Well, that's what happened. My dad told me, he said, in not so gentle words, he said, you can, and I won't say those words here, he said, you can go to college if you want to, but you're going to have to pay for every bit of it, because I ain't got any money, I had. And I said, I know. I said, is it okay if I go? He said, yeah, you can stay here. You stay here, you can eat here, but I ain't got the money to give you to go to college. And I said, fair enough. So I launched on that. I went down shakingly down the stairs to see the famous Dr. Gore. And so you go in that big old one room down in the basement, and I turned left and I saw this head behind the counter there, a high counter. And so I said, sir, is this the art department? He said, he looked up over his glasses and he said, yes it is. And you're Kenneth Quinn, aren't you? I fell out and had a heart attack. I thought, not only are they Christians here, they're psychic. Because you don't think about people, around you talking and promoting you and helping you, you never think about that. You just think about what faces you each day. So that's a part of Mississippi to me. This is Mississippi College. And to me, that says it all right there, because that was my big quantum step. That was where I made my decision to come here. That's the best decision I've ever made in my life outside of salvation. Mississippi, I'm from Mississippi. I act like Mississippi. I look like Mississippi. I smell like Mississippi. And your environment around you that nurtures you through life is the part that you can depend on in life, because that's all you know. That's all I know. The acorn doesn't fall far from the tree. It's right there, and it's going to grow right there if it's not moved. And some people like adventure. They like segmenting their life from their parents and their friends and going somewhere else, starting a life over. I'm not like that. I am a homeboy, and so that's what I did. I think in conclusion, I'll say that Mississippi has to offer the ingredients that makes Mississippi great, and I think that's the people here. You don't have to have a lot of money and stuff to really make a success. It's up to the individual for the most part. And I think Mississippi, we have cotton and we have highways and we have beautiful green trees and we have an environment that's just conducive to being a good human being. And we got a lot of good human beings here of all colors and races. I am Kenneth Quinn. I am Mississippi.